Hello. Today I'm going to show you how I make tiny paper boats out of candy wrappers. So I have already undertaken the laborious task of procuring some materials for this project. Today I'm going to be using Starburst wrappers, but basically any wrapper will work as long as it's a rectangle. So the first step in making a paper boat, and this is a paper boat of any size, not just small ones like this, is to fold it in half so you make a smaller rectangle. I think I would call this a hamburger fold. And I crease this fold pretty aggressively because you need to. Up next, I'm going to make a little reference center mark on the folded edge. So just folding it in the opposite direction. And then I just crease the top maybe 1/4 inch or so, like that, just there at the top. Unfold that and lie it flat. And then we need to fold down the 2 corners so that the crease goes to the center. So grabbing the crease side and folding it down to that center mark and then creasing that edge. And you will have a little bit of paper or whatever you're using sticking out at the bottom. If you don't, it means that the piece of paper was too square when you started with. So you can just unfold it, trim it out a little bit so it's a little narrower, and then keep going. And I just do that on both corners. So now I fold it down both of those corners, and there's just a little bit sticking out at the bottom. Here's the back. Here's the front again. And now we need to fold the little flaps at the bottom. We need to fold the one on the front. We need to fold that up onto the triangle and crease that. Here you can kind of see better. I've just folded one of those flaps up to the front and the other one is still lying down. And next I just fold over those little triangular bits that stick up past the big triangle. So I'll do that on one side and then do it on the other side. And again, creasing those pretty well. And now I just do the same thing with the other flap. There we go. Fold it up, crease it again at the base of the triangle, the large triangle, and then fold the little tabs over. First tab, second tab, and now we've got a triangle. And next come, I think, the most complicated parts. We need to start taking this from a flat piece of paper to a more boat shape. So you'll notice here there's a little pocket basically at the base of the triangle. So I'll usually just put my finger in it like it's a little hat. And then you can twist it. And then these 2 little corners here, press them together. And then crease the 2 edges that are now folded. And now we need to fold the bottom corners, those free corners that we just pressed together, fold it up to the top corner. So just taking that front one, pressing it up to the top corner there. And again, just doing this on the front one, and then we'll do the same thing on the other one. So folding it up to the top corner there. And now we have a much smaller triangle. So again, now I just need to turn it into a square again. So I'll put my finger in the little pocket and wear it on my finger like a little hat. And again, just pressing those free corners together. So now we basically have like a little clamshell of 2 pieces over the center of the boat. So I just use my fingernails to grab it and then pull them out. So you should have 2 little basically pieces you can pull out flat, and then I crease that all and get it pretty flat. And now we have all of the makings of a boat. We just have to grab either side and just pull out a little bit and fix any little flaps that have decided to stick up. And if you need to, you can kind of stick your finger into the base to kind of fluff out the little centerpiece, and you have a tiny paper boat. The biggest difference that you can make with just the same candy wrapper is changing which side you fold inward first. So the side that you fold inward in the first step will be the one that makes like the outer edge of the boat. So on the first one I did, I folded the patterned starburst side outside, so the kind of dull waxed side is in. So that's why the bow or the outer edge is like more dull and waxed, and just the center is really brightly colored. So here I'll do another one to show you folding the brighter colored side in will give you a different result. So just change the color of the outside and the inside, basically just flopping them around. So I'll go through the process again of creasing it in half, folding it in half to make a little center mark, folding down the two creased corners to the center. And these creases don't have to be perfect. A little bit of play can happen with your folding in half, and your boat will still turn out pretty well. Folding up the flap, folding down the little tabs. I make these boats because I think it's a lot of fun to kind of take this little piece of trash and turn it into something that is a little bit more fun. I sometimes will set them out on my desk, or if you're somewhere, you can give it to a friend, and they can throw it away for you, I guess, or they can cherish it forever, depending on the kind of friends you have. Here again, I've folded up the tabs on the back, and then am pressing the corners together after kind of changing the shape. Here's a closer shot at that. So again, putting your finger inside, and then twist, and then you can pull it off with your other hand and press it flat, and then kind of just press out those creases a little bit. So with that, then fold up the front corner, fold up the back corner, and twist again, and then pull it out flat into a boat. But they're a lot of fun. And that is how I make tiny paper boats. Thanks for watching.